All right. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to this Wednesday's 60-minute powerful flow yoga class. I'm very happy that you're here. The practice we have ahead of us today is focused on two things primarily, core strengthening and stability, and like kind of specifically your obliques, and then back body strength. So if you've taken class with me before, anytime that we're working like back body strengthening, it means the front gets to open. So this will be a lot of chest opening, and core stability is like not to be like mean to you or anything like that. And don't think that this is going to be like all like crunches and planks. It's actually going to be a pretty friendly on the wrist flow. And in general, this is core stability as it pertains to like moving gracefully or transitioning smoothly. So there'll be the opportunity to think about core stability, and you don't have to be doing crunches the whole time. So I put a playlist into the chat box if you'd like to press play. The last bit of preamble, well, two more things. One, I'm going to offer options in the hopes that something that I offer will feel really good for you and your body. But as always, you are the expert of what's happening with you. So if you need to modify further or just fit some things out or do something different instead, like it's all good. I'm so glad you're here. The last thing is we're going to start off with my new favorite calming breath I've been practicing. It's called snake and snake and sigh. I'm just going to show you really quick what it is, because when I am laying down, you won't be able to see it. So it starts with a big inhale through the nose, and then like the longest exhale of your life, hissing like a snake. So think air is just escaping out your teeth. And when I say longest exhale of your life, I want you to hold this exhale until you feel your core start to contract, like pushing the last bit of air out of your body. And only then do you release into another big, slow, full inhale through the nose. And then the second exhale is an audible sigh out your mouth, like, okay, so it's like inhale, long slithering snake, inhale, sigh. You're gonna do great. All right, we're going to get started laying down on our backs in your favorite position. It's up to you. I'm starting the playlist now. And as you start to get comfortable on your back, feet can be out, feet can be touching, knees open wide. Maybe feet are on the earth supporting you in a broken bridge shape. It's up to you. Rest your hands somewhere that feels comforting. And we'll take a couple deep breaths just to settle in. So feel your body start to melt down. Take a big breath in through your nose, filling up the whole body. Big breath out your mouth. Another like that, breathing in big and full. And a big breath out. Good, now let's start the snake breath. Take a big inhale through your nose. And start to hiss air out your teeth. Keep this going longer than you think you can. Let your shoulders melt. Feel your core contract as you push air out. And when there's nothing left, take a big, full inhale, breathing into the whole body. And your second exhale is an audible sigh. Still long and slow, but not as long as before. Let's go again, breathing in through the nose, slow and full. Start to hiss out your teeth, relaxing consciously through your face, your shoulders, your chest. When you're out of air, take a big gulp in. 3 more rounds of this as unhurried as you can. You're doing great. Keep going slow, letting your body fill and deflate like a balloon. Good. I've got one more round. If you beat me, take one more just for yourself. One full round. Snake and fly. Good job. Nothing like some immersive stillness to start us off. You can hug your knees in towards your chest, giving them a little hug. Maybe rocking gently side to side, massaging the low back. And when you've had enough, just gently drop your knees over towards the right and wiggle so that your hips stack on top of each other. We want the hips to stay stacked just like this. We're going to work a twist through the spine and some opening through the chest. So right arm goes out long, left arm claps on top of it. Drag the left hand across your arm, across your chest, opening straight up. So arms are out at a T, you're in a twist. And then take that left arm, right arm stays where it is, and you're gonna half moon it above your head, kind of like a snow angel, and then all the way back around. So you'll end with your hands back together towards each other. So breathing in, left arm comes across the arm, across the chest, opens up. And as you exhale, draw that big half moon overhead with the left arm, waking up the shoulder and the pecs. Let's do two more on this side. Breathing in to open and breathing out to come back home, moving slowly and with awareness. One more time on this side, breathing in. And breathing out. When your hands reach each other again, you'll gently rock yourself back to center and then send your legs off towards the opposite side. We'll find that same little opening drill on the other side. So hips stack right on top of each other, palms come to clap, or arms are touching. As you breathe in, open yourself up, arms are out at a T. As you exhale, draw this big circle with the right arm now. Oof. All the way back to where you started. We have three more on this side, opening up across the chest. This is like the opposite of slouching. So I hope if it feels really sticky for you, it's at least bringing a little bit of relief to that tension across the collarbones, tops of the shoulders. Good, I've got one more. Breathing in to open. And breathing out to eventually close. Good, when you've finished your last one, you'll rock yourself back to center. Arms will stay out at a T. We're gonna work that same leg side to side, but this time activating the core. So press your palms down onto the earth. Keep your low back glued down towards the ground. Start to drop your knees over towards the right, but just keep them here hovering. Start to notice what this feels like in your body. Notice what's working to keep your legs here. Maybe you do touch the toes down just for a moment, lift back up. For more of a challenge, straighten your legs more. Good. Give me a breath in here and a breath out. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, drop towards the left. We're hovering. We're here for 2 breaths, refining the shape, building a little bit of heat, burning out this hold. Breathe in. Breathe out, and now we'll flow side to side. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, hover to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hover to the left. Great job. 3 more rounds. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop and hover. Keep your face soft. Let yourself move like your body is moving through water or through molasses. So even though this is a predictable pattern and gravity could let you sunk down towards the ground, you're using awareness in your core and stability through your front and back body to do this movement more slowly and on purpose. Nice job. We've got 1 last round. Good job. When you make it back to center, wrap your arms around your knees, give yourself a little hug. And we're gonna be meeting in tabletop, so get yourself there in your favorite way. If that means rocking and rolling, go for it. If that means sitting up, pressing yourself there, go for it. We'll meet together in a tabletop. Fingertips are spread wide. Surface area of both hands are pressing down onto the mat. As you breathe in, drop your belly, push your heart forward, and give yourself a couple of breaths here to explore. Move the hips around, shift forward and back. Be curious as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, arching the heart up through the back like a Halloween cat. Spend a couple minutes here, a couple breaths just moving, noticing any stickiness. And now we'll flow breath to movement in a funky cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round and curl. And it's as funky as you want to make it as you start to add in these little dips of the hip, shifts of the shoulder. Let this be about 30 seconds here to wake up the parts of your body that have been sleeping today. Good. Take about 4 more rounds moving with your breath. I know we do cat and cow all of the time. We like automatically start classes with it, but this helps you keep a variety of range of motion throughout your spine. Certain sections of the spine tend to get really stiff and immobile if we don't use it. So this is practice at using the whole spine every day. Take 1 more full round here, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Find a neutral tabletop. Press yourself up to standing on your knees. We'll be doing a gate pose flow to stretch through the side bodies and open up more through the chest. So if you know you like to double fold your mat underneath your knee for more cushion, you should do that. Send your right leg straight out to the side first. So standing on the left knee, right leg is out long. Your toes might point in a little bit, might point out a little bit. It's up to you, but hold yourself with a little stability here. So squeeze both glutes, tuck your core in. As you breathe in, reach your arms high. And as you exhale, bend towards your extended leg, off to the right. Good. Now we're here for a couple breaths, stretching, opening along the left side. I invite you to bring your right arm out like this, like you're holding a giant beach ball. This is an invitation I'll offer as we do different side bends. You can always drop this arm down, but the invitation is always to hold it up like you're squeezing a big beach ball between these 2 hands. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're going down to the floor, left hand or fist to the earth, right arm up high and overhead, finding a big stretch. Couple breaths here. You might want to wind up through the arm, finding a little opening across the chest. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Now I want to invite you to find your edge of this shape here. So start to lift yourself up and find where between fully standing and tipping over, you might be able to hold yourself. We're going to kind of flow with this, but I want you to get kind of a feeling of it first. And maybe today it's like 2 inches past center. That's all good. There's no expectation that you go all the way down, but we're going to be doing this like holding the core feeling. So come back to center, lift your hands up high, breathe in. As you exhale to the right, option to bring double arms. Good, inhale to center. Exhale to the left, option to keep both arms. Test yourself, how far can you go? Good, inhale, center. Exhale to the right, keeping both shoulders soft. Inhale, center. Exhale, hovering, extending as you can, and we've got one more round. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, so strong. Inhale, center. Exhale, hover. This one's for 2 breaths. How far can you take this? Squeeze your core. Yes, you can. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back to center. Release your arms down. We're going to switch out the legs. Nice job. This time we're standing on the right knee. The left leg is going to go out. All right. Squeeze your pinky edge of your left foot down to the ground. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale to the left, big side stretch. This one's more about opening than about strength, but it could be about both. Practice lifting the bottom arm. Can you tap into that effort and the ease, where it's hard to hold yourself here, but you're getting a nice stretch out of it. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, right hand to the floor, coming all the way into this big side stretch, finding what you need here for 2 breaths. Gently squeeze your left glute to lengthen the stretch along your hip. And let's find this test here, testing what strength on this side looks like. So lift yourself back up to stand, and then just practice like with either your hands on your core, maybe you're keeping your arms up, you're just like, what's it like on the side? And then we'll flow together. So inhale, come to center. Exhale to the left, big side bend. Donkey has zoomies. Good, inhale, center. Exhale to the right, keeping your core, your legs tight, testing the bend. Good, inhale, center, you're so strong. Exhale to the left. Good, inhale, center. Exhale to the right. We've got one more round. Give me your best. You got this. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Nice job. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. So good. One more extra breath here because you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back to center. Nice job. We'll meet in downward facing dog. This early on activation is going to pay off just very soon for you. Don't worry. All right, downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are pedaling out, getting into the Achilles, calves, back of the legs. Activate your back muscles here. Let your shoulder blades draw down your back, creating more space between your shoulders and ears. Then as you push your hands into the ground, can you rotate your armpits in towards your face? This spreads your shoulder blades across your back, kind of bracing yourself here in this position. And from that strength in the shoulders, can you bend your knees, lift your tailbone up just 1 inch higher? Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet up behind your hands. Release yourself into your favorite big fold. Invitation for a bind if you want to keep working on this chest opening together. Invitation to find anything else that feels good. You have 3 breaths here. Good, nice job. Release your fingertips down. Bring your hands to your hip crease. Bend your knees. Lift yourself up to stand. Good. All right. Find yourself at the top of your mat. We're going to get going with our Sun A flow. So toes are touching or feet are a little wider apart. It's up to you, but push your feet down so you can draw some strength up through your legs. As you breathe in, reach your fingertips up high, inhale. And as you exhale, bend to the right, find a side bend. The invitation here is to bring your right hand to the side of your rib cage, thinking about lengthening along the left side. Glutes are firm, core is still holding tight here. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, bend, maybe bring the left fingertips to the right rib cage. Can you lift your ribs out of your hips 1 inch to create a little more space, then go back to deepening? Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold forward, soften your knees, come down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause. Plant your palms, step straight back. Wrists are directly under shoulders, legs are strong. Can you shift forward onto your toes? Squeeze both legs, squeeze your butt. Bring your hip points up so that they meet your rib cage. They obviously don't do that, but thinking about bringing those two together helps tuck the tailbone, engage the lowest core. Keep breathing. Hug your thumbs towards each other and reach the crown of your head long in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. You might drop to your knees first. Zip your legs up behind you. Breathe in, Cobra pose. Use the strength of your upper back to draw your shoulder blades down and to lift through your heart. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Press straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow now through those shapes, matching breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, mountain pose, push your feet down. Exhale, bend to the right. Strong core, inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold or lower all the way to your belly. If you're taking it, inhale, Cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up with control. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, let's do one more together. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, mountain stretch. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend left. Good, inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold or lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Lower down to your knees. We're going to do a little bird dogs here, just a little extra core stability work before we start to move all our extremities around. So you're in a tabletop position. If your hands are tired, use fists, top of your knuckles down onto the ground. Send your right toe straight back. Lift the right leg up so it's in line with the rest of your body. Notice if your tendency is to like open up the hip, you might bring your left hand just to check. Hips are still parallel to each other. This might feel like more hamstring strength than you're used to if you think about hips staying parallel. Good. Maybe keep both hands on the ground. Maybe reach the left arm forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath you. Inhale, extend arm and leg. Exhale, elbow to knee, crunch tight, crunch slowly. Take two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. So good. Inhale, lengthen. This is your last one. Exhale, crunch and release. Let's find it on the other side. Left toes go straight back. with hips still parallel to each other, left leg lifts. For me, this is thinking about a lot of inner thigh strength and hamstring strength. If I think about just lifting my leg, my whole hip opens. So tune in with the subtleties of this movement for you. Invitation to bring the right arm forward. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you move with us. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, crunching like you're moving through water. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. We've got 2 more. I'm right here with you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Beautiful control. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Walk your hands forward. A handprint. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Good. Oh my gosh. Donkey, no. All right. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. All right, let's move on together. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low. Reach your arms up. We're here for several breaths. Keep the breath powerful and steady. Bring your hands to your thighs. Excuse me, push your knees out into your hands. Use the power of your arms to push your legs back in. Keep this engagement through the legs, through the glutes. Reach the arms back up. Good. Can you sink your hips further back behind you like you're reaching for one of those tiny, tiny kindergarten chairs? Good. Inhale. Exhale, swing the arms back. Find airplane arms. Palms squeeze towards each other like you're holding a basketball behind you. Shoulder blades pinch together. Bend your elbows and then extend the elbows. Good. Bend your elbows and extend. It's like a tiny tricep dip. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Still holding the chair. Inhale, bend. Yes. And exhale. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Nice job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold or lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. You might draw circles with the knee for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Use your core to bring the leg through. Good. Left hand to the earth. Inhale, easy twist and pause. Breathe here. Squeeze the back leg. Can you pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to lift your chest up 1 more inch? Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Flip your back foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral open. Give yourself a moment to set up your legs so that you can feel stable and secure while we work more stability through the core here. So arms come out long. Strong lunge in the front knee, legs are activated, squeezing in towards each other. Breathe in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach the right arm forward and down, left arm high. Now stay here, breathe. Activate your core. Think about hugging yourself like 360-degree hug. Think about lengthening your spine. And maybe here you wanna try lifting your right arm up. Beach ball arms. Take 1 more breath here. 1 more breath out. Nice job. Inhale, reverse triangle. Maybe you bring this beach ball with you. Maybe you drop the left arm down. And exhale. Sorry, cat is distracting me. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Bend your knee. Frame your foot with your palm. We're going into a side plank here. Left foot comes down to the ground. And as you inhale, step the right leg back. And then like you're wiping honey up your ribs with your right arm, can you bring the right arm to the sky? Good, a couple breaths here. You're doing amazing. Rainbow up through your side body. Reach both arms long, breathe in. And as you exhale, both palms to the ground, downward facing dog. Good, we'll go nice and slow through the other side here too. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. You're here for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, hug your side of your chest and step through. Plant your right palm or fist. Inhale, easy twist. Peel the left arm up. Breathe here, squeeze your back leg. Think about lengthening your right arm further into the ground and lifting your left fingertips closer to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Right foot spins down, peel open. Good, we're here for a few breaths. Left knee stacks over left ankle. Shoulders are right over your hips. Arms are out long and strong. Maybe wiggle your fingertips, feeling that sensation moving through your body. Inhale. And exhale, extended side angle. Left arm goes forward. Maybe it stays. Maybe it comes down. Give yourself a couple moments here to feel this burn, to notice, is your chest sort of facing the ground? Could you spin it more up towards the sky? Maybe you bring the left arm back down for more support. It's all good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Maybe bring the beach ball with you. Straightening through the left leg. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. One more inhale here. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel down. Moving to a side plank on the other side. Right palm comes to the center of the mat. Left leg starts to come back to meet the right. Reach the left arm up high. We're here for 3 breaths. If this is just a lot for you, lower the right knee to the ground, either permanently or momentarily. Take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, both hands to the earth and lift your hips. Good, we'll flow through now just once, matching breath to movement. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Good, inhale, chair pose, sink low. Exhale, airplane arms, pinch your shoulder blades together. Good, inhale, chair, sink lower. Exhale, airplane arms. We're doing this one more time. Inhale, chair, sink to your depth. Exhale, airplane arms. Engage your core here. Inhale, chair. So good. Exhale, fold forward. Nice. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold or lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra pose, strong upper back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Plant your left palm, inhale, easy twist. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral open. Exhale, extended side angle, maybe take the double arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Going into that side plank, plant the left palm and foot. Inhale, open up, right arm high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your palm, move back. Good, last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift the left arm, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral open. Exhale, extended side angle. Challenge yourself here, you got this. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the right palm, right foot, step into side plank. Inhale, lift the left arm up. You've got a full breath here, you got this. And as you exhale, both palms to the earth, downward facing dog. Good, take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, lower to your knees, grab a sip of water if you'd like one. How are we doing? Student, how are you doing? Carl gave me a head nod, so I think we're doing good. All right. All right, beautiful job. All of what we just did was preparation for a series of belly down spine straighteners that we're about to do on the ground. These are challenging, but not as challenging as what we just did, and they can have really hugely positive impacts on your posture, building the stability in the core and the back body to actually hold ourselves with integrity and lift and not slouch. So much harder than it seems. All right, let's get right to it. Meet me laying down flat on your tummy. And this is a progressive series. So if at any point you want to come back to the one we did previous, that's absolutely an available choice for you. So Cobra pose, zip your legs up behind you, push your toenails into the ground, slide your palms down to your lowest rib. Before you lift, can you lengthen the back of your neck? Exhale all your air. Inhale, Cobra pose, peel your heart up, push your pelvis, your toenails into the ground. Slide your palms back on the mat towards your hips so you can lift up through your heart. Take one more huge breath in. Exhale, lower down, rest one cheek on the mat. Let your arms go totally passive at your side. Just breathe. Good. All right, chin comes back to center. Option to repeat Cobra or invitation to move on to Locust. For Locust, send your arms out at a T, or if you don't have space, you can goalpost them or do the airplane arms behind you. Exhale all your air. As you breathe in, lift your legs, lift your chest, lift your arms up off the floor. As little of you as possible is making contact with the earth. Keep breathing as you negotiate the shape in your body. The body does not want to do this, but can you hug your inner thighs towards each other, lift up from the front of your thighs, engage every little muscle along your spine to lift you up just 1 more centimeter. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower down, opposite cheek comes to the mat. Arms are like al dente noodles. The body is like an al dente noodle. Just breathe here. Good, bring your chin back to center. You might repeat Cobra or Locust, or for the chance to be Superwoman, send your arms straight in front of you. Legs are obviously back behind you. This is like Locust, but with the arms in front. Notice how this is different. Exhale all your air. Inhale, Superwoman. Lift the legs, lift the chest. Maybe you play with lifting 1 arm at a time. It's a lot. It's a lot to lift through the chest with all this extra weight from the arms in front of you. So just play with it. Maybe for a breath, you can get both arms. Notice what's happening along your back body to help support these movements. The curiosity is just as important as the achievement of the shape. We're here to practice. So practice around. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2. You're so strong. For 1, breathe in. As you exhale, lower down. How passive can you make this? How much rest can you squeeze out of this moment? We've got 1 more of these afterwards. All right, bring your chin back to center. Last one, down on our bellies. You might repeat anything we just did. For floor bow, I invite you to kick your feet towards your heels. Grab for tops of your feet, your ankles. Wiggle your knees closer to touch. This is important to protect them. And then exhale all your air. With a strong and confident inhale, kick your feet into your hands into your feet. You know what I mean. Use the strength of the kick to drive the lift of your heart. So legs are really engaged here. Keep hugging your knees towards each other. You're rocking forward and backward on your tummy. You're here for 4. For 3, you got this. 2, don't quit. For 1, and lower down with control. Another ear is on the mat. You're resting. All right, gently press yourself up to standing on your knees. All of this belly down spine strengthening has prepared us for Camel, which is a big heart opener, but standing on your knees. So if you have a block, this is not mandatory for class. If you have one, grab it, squeeze it between your thighs. This helps remind us to stabilize through the low core. And for Camel, bring your hands to your low back, to your sacrum. Fingertips can point up or down, whatever is more comfy for you. Cricket your elbows together behind you so you're already boosting up through the heart. Maybe today you stay here, you squeeze the block and just lift the chin, thinking about spreading your collarbone wide. But maybe from all of the stability we've built through the core and the back, you're able to gaze up and back, keeping your hips stacked right over your knees. So we're not going all the way back into this like bendy thing. This is only opening as much as you've built the strength today to allow. Keep breathing, keep engaging through the core, supporting through the low back. One more full breath in, you got it. And as you exhale, gently come back to center, lower down to sit on your heels. You might bring this block between your butt and your feet. Bring one hand to your heart, one to your belly. Close your eyes or find a soft gaze. Notice what this feels like in your body. Feel your heart beating. Notice the sensation of your hands against your skin. Good, blink your eyes open, remove your block if it's beneath you, and make your way to either child's pose or option for amoeba pose if you just want to try something new. So amoeba is like child's pose, but instead you bring your legs closer to touch each other and your arms come back behind you. This is sort of also like ladybug about to take flight pose. Whichever of these shapes you're in, can you send your awareness to your upper back? Maybe you visualize you have wings attached to your shoulder blades. So as you breathe in, those wings open and expand. And as you breathe out, they gently tuck back in. Find a couple more breaths like this on your own, these deep, full, slow breaths to the back body. Good, blink your eyes open, press yourself up into a tabletop, and make your way to downward facing dog. We have one more little standing series, and then we'll stretch it out on our way back. By on our way back, I mean until the end of this class. All right, downward facing dog. Breathe in, kick your right leg up high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. All right, we're going into warrior one. This is new for us. Bring your back leg up a couple footprints and send your toes out at a 45-degree angle. Heel is more in. Front knee stacks over front ankle. And as you breathe in, reach your arms forward and then up. Bring your hands to your hips. You want both hips to face forward. This is like a mix of warrior two and crescent lunge. Feels real weird in my body, which is why I don't often teach it, but we're gonna go with it today. And in this shape, pull your feet apart from each other like you could tear your mat apart. Good. Clasp your hands back behind you. As you breathe in, puff up your chest. As you exhale, humble warrior, dip your chest down on the inside of your right knee. Important to keep that engagement in your legs here, this pulling apart of the mat. That's the stability that lets the chest opening unfold. You have 2 breaths here. Good, one more breath in. And as you breathe out, release your hands to the mat, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, high plank, step straight back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, stepping through with control. Setting up for warrior one, bringing the back foot in, pointing the toes out at 45 degrees. Start to peel the mat apart with your feet, and as you breathe in, lift up. Bring hands to hips, move left hip more back, right hip more forward. Re-engage the lunge. If it's weird in your body too, it's okay, you're not doing anything wrong. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, clasp them behind you. Grab for the opposite grip here, the one that feels really weird. And as you breathe in, tough up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Lower your shoulder down near your left leg. 3 breaths here. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, release the bind, low lunge. Inhale, high plank, step back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, look forward to your hands, breathe in. And as you exhale, tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. Tiptoe so small, start to feel your core engage and find your edge here with how close you're able to bring your feet today. Close as you can, close as you can. And then release into gorilla pose. So for this, hands will come underneath the feet. You can bend your knees a lot. Slide your hands, back of your hand will be on the mat. You might even wiggle your toes up so they touch your wrist. You can give yourself a weird, creepy little wrist massage. Let your head hang heavy, gazing straight back between your legs. 3 breaths here. Good, one more breath in. And the breath out, release your hands from underneath your feet. We're gonna meet seated on the floor. So make your way there however is comfortable for you. Find butterfly pose when you're seated. So feet touch, knees are open wide. And for this, wiggle your feet as close to your body as is comfortable for you, and use your hands against your legs to pull yourself up so your spine is really long. If this means you need to push your feet further away from you, it's all good. And we're here just breathing, just chilling. You're welcome to fold yourself forward if that feels good. If it doesn't, squeeze both glutes. Notice how that is a mechanism to open up through the hips more. You have 4 more breaths here. Maybe you're giving yourself a little foot massage because you're worth it. Good, one more breath in. And a breath out. Keep the right foot as it is. Send just the left foot out, moving into a half butterfly stretch. So right foot hugs in against the left thigh. Bring your left hand onto your left thigh. As you breathe in, look up and gently twist towards the right. And as you exhale, slide your left palm down your left leg. You're moving into a big side bend. There you go. Find the depth that feels good to you, but that you're still able to support with your breath. Find 3 more breaths here. Good, connect to your core, breathe in, come back up to center, both arms lift. This time, as you exhale, pivot your chest to face your left leg, flex your toes back towards your face, and as you exhale, fold over. So folding over the same leg, but now it's more of a low back and hamstring stretch, less of a side body stretch. Bend your left knee as much as you need to for 3 breaths. Good. As you breathe in, slowly lift to sitting. Bring your right hand onto the mat behind you. As you breathe in, sweep the left arm up and back, lift your hips, stargazer. 2 breaths here. Think about lengthening across the front of the left hip, the front of the whole torso. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Let's take that series on the other side. So right leg out long, left leg is in. First is the big side stretch. Inhale, reach both arms up. Right arm comes to the left leg, and you use this. You twist towards the left, kind of ease into the side bend on the left. If having the arm adding weight to this bend is too much, you can bring it down. Relax your face, 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale, slowly rise, both arms up. And as you exhale, pivot to face the right leg, then fold again, sending the stretch to a different place, just noticing what this feels like for you and your body. Maybe open and close the jaw a couple times, working out any tension in the face. As you inhale, slowly rise, left hand comes to the ground behind you. Inhale, stargazer, lift everything. Glutes are strong. The rest of the body is unwinding. Breathe in. Breathe out, calm down. Send both legs straight out in front of you, taking another forward fold, this time with both legs out. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Breathe in and lift. As you breathe out, drape your chest over your legs. You might bend your knees so much you can even give yourself a little hug here. Gently bring yourself back up to a seat. We're going to make our way flat onto our backs using core control. This one last time, zombie, your arms out in front of you. Gently tuck your chin towards your chest, like you're holding a peach between your chin and your chest, and lower yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Really slow. Bring both feet in, finding happy baby pose. Grabbing for whatever is accessible to you so you can keep your spine long on the ground. Enjoy the feeling of your whole spine compressed against the ground after so much twisting, so much back bending. Take 3 breaths into your back body, noticing the strength, the heat, the stability you've cultivated throughout the last 60 minutes. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. And then with control, gently make your way up to a seated position. And you're welcome to close your eyes or find a soft gaze. We're going to end together with 3 rounds of the hiss and sigh breath, and then 3 breaths together to bring us out. So take a big, slow breath in through your nose and start to hiss like a snake out your teeth. A really slow, long exhale. Softening across the collarbones, the shoulders, the neck, pushing every last bit of air out. And when you're empty, like a reflex, let yourself fill up like a big balloon. And the next exhale is a sigh to let go and to melt. Take 2 more rounds on your own. Last round. Enjoy these last couple moments of stillness before the rest of the world comes crashing back in. Notice any sensations moving through your body, any effect that that breath pattern had on your mental state, your feelings. And we'll close out class together with 3 big cleansing breaths as a community. Take a big breath in, option to sweep your arms up high. Exhale out your mouth, drawing hands to heart center. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out, letting go, releasing. Last one, biggest breath of all Wednesday. Biggest breath out. Lift your thumbs to third eye center, merging heart and mind. I bow in gratitude to each of you for sharing this practice and to the practice that keeps us connected in breath and movement, even when we're far apart. Namaste. All right, thanks so much for joining. I hope that you're feeling strong, feeling calm, feeling grounded and connected to yourself. Let me know if you have questions, feedback, requests for next time. I'll be here Friday for our lunch break, and next week's Wednesday class is a morning class, 7 a.m. Central. I will talk to all of you later. Keep taking good care of yourself and people around you. I will see you next time.